Good afternoon, dear students. In the last class, I discussed about differential equation and about its order and degree. Today, I will discuss about the solution of a differential equation. The solution of a differential equation is a relation between the variables involved which satisfies the differential equation. Is a relation between the variables involved which satisfies the given differential equation. Now, for example, d2y by dx square plus y equal to 0. This is a relation between differential coefficient and variable. So this is a differential equation. This is a differential equation. And y equal to a cos x plus b sin x. This is a relation between the variables which occurs in the equation. The variables which occurs in the differential equation are x and y, and this is a relation between x and y with arbitrary constants. You can see we have constants also, a and b. Now you can see if we differentiate these two y's, if we find dy by dx, let me write dy by dx. From this, if we differentiate, we will get a minus of a sin x plus b cos x. And again, if we differentiate, we will get d2y by dx square is equal to minus of a cos x minus of b sin x. We can take a minus sign common. This will become a cos x plus b sin x. Now, a cos x plus b sin x is equal to y. So, this will become minus of y. And if we bring y in the left hand side, it will be d2y by dx square plus y is equal to 0. Now, you can see differentiating twice. If we differentiate, in this relation, from this relation, if we differentiate this twice, we will get this d2y by dx square plus y equal to 0. That means this relation satisfies this equation. Therefore, it is a solution of the differential equation. So, what's the difference between a differential equation and the solution of a differential equation? In a differential equation is a relation between derivatives and variables. And a solution is a relation between variables, and with that you must add arbitrary constant. Is a relation between variables and arbitrary constant. So in the solution there will be no differential coefficient. We have to remove differential coefficients. We have to remove the derivatives from differential equation. Okay. And one more thing. The order for this differential equation, the order of the differential equation is 2. The order of the differential equation is 2, d2y by dx square. This is second order derivative, so order is 2. So in the solution of a differential equation, you can see we have two constants, two arbitrary constants, a and b. So in a solution, the number of arbitrary constants depends upon the order of the differential equation. In the solution, if there are two arbitrary constants, that means it is the solution of a second order differential equation. Okay. So what we got now? A differential equation is a differential equation. This definition we got in the last class. A differential equation is a relation between differential coefficient and variable. A solution is a relation between variables along with arbitrary constants. Okay, there will be no dy by dx differential coefficient in the solution. And one thing you must notice, there will be no arbitrary constants in the equation. In the equation there will be no arbitrary constants, and in the solution there will be no differential coefficients. I am taking another example. Now in this example I have written two relations. First one is x dy by dx equal to y. That means this is a relation between derivatives and variables. So this is a differential equation. is a relation between differential coefficient and variables, so it is a differential equation. And y equal to mx, you can see this is a relation between variables in which involves in this differential equation. So this is relation between the variables x, y, and with that an arbitrary constant. So this is solution. This is differential equation, relation between variable and relation between derivatives and variables, and this is solution, because a solution means relation between the variables with arbitrary constants. Solution of a DE. Now you can check y equal to mx. Here y equal to mx, dy by dx equal to, you can see we will get m equal to y by x. From this relation also you can see m equal to y by x. So x dy by dx is equal to y, and now you can see y equal to mx satisfies this. Y equal to mx satisfies this differential equation. So this is solution of this differential equation. So this is a differential equation because it is relation between derivative and variable, and this is solution of a differential equation because it contains the variables along with arbitrary constant. Okay, so now we know the difference between the variable, the differential equation and solution of a differential equation. A differential equation means relation between derivatives and variables. This is a differential equation. A solution means a relation between, say, ax plus b. A solution means relation between variable and arbitrary constants. Differential equation, solution of a differential equation. In the solution there will be no differential coefficient, no derivative. So we have to remove differential coefficient derivative from a differential equation. And now I will discuss about the methods of solving first order and first degree differential equations. In your syllabus there are 3 different methods of solving first order and first degree differential equations, and the methods are: number 1, differential equations with variable separable. This is the first type. Number 2, homogeneous differential equations, and number 3, linear differential equations. And these are the 3 different methods which are included in the syllabus of class 12. Okay, now first of all I will discuss about differential equations with variable separable. Separation of variables. If a differential equation can be put in the form fx dx equal to gy dy, that is term containing x with dx and term containing y with dy, if we separate in this way, fx into dx equal to gy into dy, we say that the variables are separable and such equations can be solved by integrating both sides. Let us take an example. Suppose we have to solve this differential equation, x plus 1 dy by dx equal to 2x into 2xy. Now you can see the given differential equation is x plus 1 dy by dx equal to 2xy. Now we have to check whether we can express this differential equation in this form, fx dx equal to gy dy. If we can express this equation in this form, that means this is of the form separation of variables. You can see dy, if we bring y in that side, it will be dy by y equal to 2x by x plus 1 into dx. So you can see this is of the form, this is 1 by y dy. With dy there is term containing only y, there is no x involved here, and in the right hand side with dx, this is the term which contains only x, there is no y here. So 2x by x plus 1 into dx. Now this is of the form clearly fx dx equal to gy dy. Once we express this equation in this form, we will integrate because we have to remove dy by dx. So integrating, we'll get 1 by y dy is equal to 2 into x by x plus 1 dx. Now integration of this is log y. And how to integrate this side, this part? For that we'll write x in this way, x plus 1 minus of 1 by x plus 1 dx. So log y equal to, we can write 2 into integration of 1 minus 1 by x plus 1 dx. And now integrating, we get log of y equal to 2 into x, integration of 1 with respect to x is x, minus integration of this is the log of x plus 1, plus we have to write the constant, plus c. So you can see this is relation between the variables x, y. This differential equation contains variables x and y. So the solution is relation between x, y and constant. So this is solution of the given differential equation. Here I have taken one question from NCERT book. Solve, that means you have to find the solution of this differential equation. This is the relation between differential coefficient, that is derivative, and variable. So this is the differential equation and we have to find the solution of the differential equation. So you can see dy by 1 plus y square, that means we are trying to separate, we are trying to express this equation in the form fx dx equal to gy dy. So dy by 1 plus y square equal to 1 plus x square dx. So with dx, here we have only term containing x, and with dy we have only term containing y. That means we can separate the variables. So this is of the form fx dx equal to gy dy. Now integrating, dy by 1 plus y square equal to integration of 1 plus x square dx. So integration of this will be tan inverse of y, integration of 1 is x, and integration of x square is x cube by 3. And don't forget to put the constant, arbitrary constant, because solution means relation between variables and arbitrary constant. We have to write only once. We have integrated both the sides, but we have to write the constant in only one side, either in the left hand side or in the right hand side, but write only once. Next question is dy by dx equal to y tan x, given that y equal to 1 when x equal to 0. I am coming to this part later. First of all, let us solve. Let us check whether this can be separated, whether variables can be separated or not. So dy by dx equal to y tan x. So from this we can write dy by y equal to tan x into dx. That means we can separate the variables. With dx there is only term containing x, which in this side, in the left side with dy we have only term containing y. So integrating both sides, we get integration of this is a log y, integration of this is a log of sec x. Okay, now you can see both the terms contain log of y equal to log of x. Let me take the constant, write the constant as log of c. You can write c also, no problem, but I am writing log because both the terms contain log. For symmetry, I am writing the constant as log c. So log of y equal to log of m plus log of n is log of mn. Log of mn. I have to put modulus sign here. And comparing, so we'll get y equal to c into sec x, which is the general solution, which is the solution of the differential equation. Now second part, what is given? Y equal to 1 when x equal to 0. Given when y equal to 1, x equal to 0. By putting these values, we have to find the value of c. If we put y equal to 1 equal to c into sec of 0. Sec of 0 is also 1, so ultimately we get c equal to 1. Now this will give us, as we got a particular value of c equal to 1, we have to write required solution as, therefore required solution is c equal to 1. So we'll put c equal to 1 here. So it will be y equal to sec x. This is called particular solution. By using this condition, we calculated a particular value of c, and so this is called particular solution. Now this in the last question you can see this is the solution. This is the solution, and c is arbitrary constant. This is called general solution. General solution of the differential equation. If we find the particular value of c using given condition like this, the solution will be called particular solution. Our next question is to solve e to the power x into 10y dx plus 1 minus e to the power x into sec square y dy equal to 0. First of all, I will try to separate the variables. So e to the power x 10y dx is equal to minus of 1 minus e to the power x sec square y dy. So e to the power x into dx by 1 minus e to the power x equal to minus of sec square y dy by 10y. So the variables can be separated. This equation is now of the form fx dx equal to gy dy. Fx dx equal to gy dy. Okay. Now integrating. Before that, let me bring minus sign in that side. Let me write minus of e to the power x by 1 minus e to the power x dx is equal to sec square y 10y dy. Now integrating. Now integrating. Now this is of the form f dash x by fx, because derivative of denominator is minus of e to the power x, is in numerator minus of e to the power x. So this is of the form f dash x by fx. Its integration will be log of fx, that is log of 1 minus e to the power x. This is again of the form, you can see 10y, here variable is y, 10y sec square y. Derivative of 10y is sec square y. So this is again of the form f dash x by fx. So you can say f dash y by fy. Its integration will be log of 10y. And now as you can see both the term contains log, I will write the constant as a log of c. Okay, you can put modulus sign, log of c. So log of 1 minus e to the power x equal to log of c into 10y. Log of m plus log of n is log of mn, and comparing we will get equating log 1 minus e to the power x equal to c 10y. This is the solution, required solution. This is relation between, you can see, variable and constant. So this is solution. Next question is to solve the differential equation dy by dx equal to e to the power x plus y. Before solving, what we have to do, we have to express this in the form fx dx gy dy. Actually you have to check whether you can express this in that form or not. So e to the power x plus y equal to, we can write e to the power x into e to the power y. As bases are equal, then power will be added, you will get this term. And now dy by e to the power y equal to e to the power x into dx. So e to the power minus y dy is equal to e to the power x dx. Therefore now this is of the form fx dx equal to gy dy. And now integrating. Integration of this is minus of e to the power minus y equal to integration of this is e to the power x, and let me write plus c with this. So e to the power x, you can leave it here. This is the solution. This is the solution of the differential equation. Next question is to solve the differential equation x into x square minus 1 into dy dx equal to 1, given y equal to 0 when x equal to 2. That means we have to find a particular solution. After finding c, we have to find the particular value of constant also. So first of all, we'll try to separate. So x into x square minus 1 into dy by dx is equal to 1. So dy equal to, it will be dx by x into x square minus 1. Dy equal to dx by this. Now we have to integrate. We have separated the variables. With dx we have only term containing x, and with dy we have constant terms. So integrating, we get integration of dy equal to integration of dx by x into x square minus 1. So integration of dy is y. Now to integrate this, what we have to do, we will multiply numerator and denominator by x. We will multiply numerator, denominator by x. Now in the right hand side, we will substitute, we will put x square equal to t. This will become 2x dx is equal to dt. So x dx is equal to half of dt, and so this particular integral becomes this, putting x square equal to t and x dx equal to half dt. X dx is half dt, and putting x square equal to t, we get this. Now y equal to half. Integration of this will be, before integrating we have to break this into smaller fractions, into partial fractions. So we will do in this way, 1 by t minus 1 minus 1 by t. First I have, out of these two I have written the smaller one first minus bigger one next. If we take LCM, you can see the numerator will be 1, denominator will be this into this. And now integrating, y equal to half of log of t minus 1 minus log of t plus c. We have to write, otherwise 1 mark will be deducted. Okay, because solution means relation between variables and constant. Now we have to put t equal to x square, as t equal to x square. So y equal to half log, you can write in this way also, log m minus log n is log of m by n, and t equal to x square. So this will become this plus c, or directly you can put half into log of x square minus 1 minus log of x square. Log of m minus log of n is log of m by n, log of t minus 1 by t, and then putting t equal to x square, we get this. Now given y equal to 0 when x equal to 2, so right, when x equal to 2, y equal to 0, and putting x equal to 2, y equal to 0, we get this relation, 0 equal to half log 3 by 4 and c equal to minus of half log 3 by 4, minus of half log 3 by 4. Now putting this value of c in this relation, this value of c here in this relation, we will get the particular solution. And so this is the particular solution. Next question is, for the differential equation xy dy by dx equal to x plus 2 into y plus 2, find the solution curve passing through the point 1 minus 1. So we have to find the solution of this differential equation, and assuming that the solution, that is the curve passing through 1 minus 1, we have to find the value of the arbitrary constant. That means we have to find the particular solution. Okay, so first of all we will separate the variables if it is possible. So given equation is xy dy by dx equal to x plus 2 into y plus 2. So y dy by y plus 2 is equal to x plus 2 by x dx. So we can separate the variables. Now integrating. will be y by y plus 2 dy is equal to x plus 2 by x dx. So y plus 2 minus 2 by y plus 2 dy is equal to 1 plus 2 by x dx. So this equal to 1 minus 2 by y plus 2 dy is equal to integration of 1 is x, integration of 2 by x is 2 log x. Let me write constant here plus c. So this will be y minus 2 log y plus 2 is equal to x plus 2 log x plus c. So this is the general solution. This is the general equation of the curve. Now given this curve passes through 1 minus 1, the curve passes through, given the curve passes through one minus 1, passes through 1 minus 1. So putting x equal to 1 and y equal to minus 1, we get minus 1, putting y equal to minus 1 minus 2 log 1 equal to 1 plus 2 log 1 plus c. Now value of 2 log 1 is 0, log of 1 is 0, value of log of 1 is 0, so you get c equal to minus of 2. Now putting the value of c here, we will get the required equation of the curve, that is the particular solution. Therefore required solution curve or required solution equal to, we can write y minus 2 log y plus 2 equal to x plus 2 log x minus of 2. So this is the particular solution. Next question is, I have taken this question from NCERT book. Find the equation of the curve passing through 0 minus 2. Given that at any point x comma y on the curve, the product of the slope of its tangent and y coordinate of the point is equal to the x coordinate of the point. Suppose this is any given curve which passes through 0 minus 2. The curve passes through 0 and minus 2. Given that at any point xy on the curve, suppose xy is any point on the curve, at the point xy a tangent is drawn. At the point xy a tangent is drawn. You see, given that at any point xy on the curve, the product of, at this point, the product of slope of its tangent, slope of this tangent and y coordinate of the point, which is y, at this point y coordinate of the point is y, is equal to the x coordinate of the point. So according to question, what is given? At the point xy, product of slope of the tangent. What is the slope of the tangent? Slope of the tangent is dy by dx at xy. So it will remain same, dy by dx. Slope of this tangent, because at the point xy's tangent is drawn, slope of the tangent is dy by dx into y coordinate of the point is equal to the x coordinate of the point. So dy by dx into y equal to x. This is given condition. The product of the, at any point x comma y, the product of slope of the tangent and y coordinate of the point is equal to the x coordinate of the, y coordinate of the point is y, x coordinate is x. Now y dy equal to x dx. Separating the variables, we get this. Integrating, integration of y is y square by 2, integration of x is x square by 2. You can see the both the terms are y square by 2, so x square by 2. In both the terms 2 is in the denominator. I will write the constant in this way, c by 2. There is no problem if you write only c. But why I have written c by 2? Because I have seen this term, the denominator in this term is y square by 2. The denominator is 2. Here also the denominator is 2. I have written the constant as c by 2. Constant you can write anything. C by 2, c by 3, 3c, 5c, no problem. You can any number as constant, arbitrary constant into any number you can write. Now cancelling, y square equal to x square plus c. This is the general solution, general equation of the curve. Okay, because here this equation contains an arbitrary constant. And what is given? The curve. The curve passes through 0, -2. This is general solution. Now we have to find the particular solution. The curve passes through 0, -2. 0, -2. So putting x equal to 0 and y equal to -2, will get 4 equal to c plus 0 plus c. Putting y equal to -2, x equal to 0, we get c equal to 4. And therefore required equation of the curve is y square equal to x square plus 4. We'll put c equal to 4 here. We'll get y square equal to x square plus 4. So this is the particular equation of the curve. Okay, so this was the chapter separation of variables. Try the questions given in NCERT book. They're simple questions. Just separate the variables and integrate. Also try the questions given in the CBSE board exams. Okay, so that's all for today. In the next class I'll discuss about homogeneous differential equation. That's all for today. Thank you.